I'm live. Am I? Yes, I am. Okay, we know what time it is. We know what time it is. We already know. Just give me 1 second and get it together. Why is Max B playing in my head? When I tell you I'm real full, feeling real good. This is crazy. Let me see how I look. Oh, I look cute. Okay, period. Hey, what's up? Oh my gosh, you're already in here. Sorry. Let me just post it. I literally just got home like 10 minutes ago. And I'm so tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. I was like, no. I really wanted to go live again and again and again and again. But it'd just be tired. I'd just be tired. It'd be late at night. It's hot. All these excuses, you know? So anyways, I was like, let me go live now before I go to sleep and see what's going on and talk about my day. Because I had a lot of irritating things happen during my day, and I would like to talk about it. If you would like to listen, let me know, but just give me like 1 minute. Sorry. And I can't even see the chat. Just give me 1 second. Oh, but yeah, I just came home. I was in Berkeley. It was fun. I had a great time, actually. I had a good old grand time. Ate a full meal. Oh my gosh. When I go out, I usually don't be like eating a full meal. I just have a little something real cute. But what? I had fish and chips. And it was fire too. Salty fries. I said, I like this place. And yeah, so it was a real good time. We were playing pool. And I was having a blast. We were having a blast. My cat's right here. I got one cat right here and one cat right there. Let's see if they come on camera this time. I'm surprised that they haven't walked right by because they like to do that. Hey, Kiki. Let me just think of a song. I don't know, guys. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Anyways, let me get to what I got going on. Please excuse me. Okay, I'm at work. My notifications go. Okay, fire. So, what was I on? Nothing much. I went with my coworkers. We were like, let's go hang out before the semester officially starts. My coworkers are directors, professors, all that good stuff. They're great company to be around. Not only are they very wise and very intelligent and very educated and inspiring, but they're just great people and they love for us to be in community. So I'm really glad that we were able to get together like this. Really look forward to the next time. Yeah, it was great. And I don't really spend a lot of time in Berkeley. So that was fun. It was actually kind of hilarious. Like when I was parking in the little parking garage, I was like, this seems familiar. And that's where I parked when I had my interview a couple months ago. Didn't get the job, but they like me a lot, and we're in talks of some other plans. So yeah, big time things going on. That makes me really happy. That's honestly why I named this live blind spots, because I know I have a lot of times in these like settings, especially with like work related stuff, I'm thinking I can sit in the room, so I'm listening and learning and trying to like soak it all in, because why wouldn't I? Like, I don't, not that I don't have anything to say or contribute, because I do, but like, this is my time to shut up, sit down and shut up, and I do that happily. I'm already like that, but yeah, and I'm like, dang, they're talking about all these like, you know, politics and just nuances of being in this field that we're in. Excuse me, I'm really hella full. I got my little LaCroix drink mixed with a little cranberry juice, but anyways, I just know I have a lot of blind spots, so much to learn, because I am emerging as a young professional. So, you know, that's really crazy. Soaking up game. Yeah, exactly. That's really the best thing I can do, and ask a lot of questions. That's like my next phase of what I need to start doing. Like, I need to have questions, remember them, and then ask them. Because, like, you know, I like to process, like, after these conversations, or when I'm in these spaces and I'm hearing things. It will take me a minute to be like, right, oh, I wonder what that means exactly. I don't like to interrupt people when they're talking. Go ahead. And then I'll come back to you. W, self-reflection. Yeah, like, I like to do that a lot. Or as much as I can. I won't say a lot. I don't do it every day, all day. But it is a good practice to have, because without it, you might miss some gems like you need from, you know, for your own growth and everything like that. So, yeah, but tomorrow we're supposed to go out and about, and I'm like, yay, I can't wait. Now, here's the thing, and what is your guys' method, right? Because today we were supposed to meet for 4 o'clock. I had bad time management today, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, I'm gonna chill. I ended up running some errands that I wasn't expecting to run. I thought I was just gonna step out, get coffee, and come home. I did this, that, and the other, right? And then by the time I come home, I'm like, I'm supposed to leave in 1 hour. Like, in like what? Like 2 hours? Like, damn. So I get there late. I get there like an hour and a half late. But it's okay, because other people are late too. So, you know. And then I'm thinking, okay, now I know these folks, so I know it's going to be a good time, but I don't know what's the vibe. I don't know if we're all just going to, like, you know, we mentioned, like, going somewhere else after the first place, but I didn't know. So I'm thinking, like, 2-3 hours. I just got home. We were hanging out for way longer, but that's just what happens, and I have to factor that in, because I don't really go out too much. Like, even last weekend when I went to my 10-year high school reunion, it was so hot that day. I knew it would be a good time, but I was like, okay, I give myself 2 hours, because I'm like, I'm over it. Like, I'm exhausted from just getting ready, you know. Hot day. I'm like, hot day, drinking. We don't know who's really all gonna show up. Like, you know, I'll just give myself a time limit. Doesn't work like that. So I gotta be more realistic about that when I go out. Like, and just block off the whole night, honestly, because that's how it be. So, yeah. You guys have any weekend plans? Sunday brunch? Saturday Top Golf? Like, what's going on? Mind you, no one's ever taken me to Top Golf, and now I feel some type of way, because mostly everything I will do by myself, but Top Golf, I will not take myself to Top Golf and just start swinging the golf club. COVID crashed my high school reunion. Ooh, but I mean, okay, so if it crashed your 10-year, then you have your 20-year or 15. You'll be working. Okay, fair enough. That's how it be. there's gonna be upcoming weekends where I'm gonna be working on Saturday, and that's gonna hurt me because it's been a minute. And like last year, I worked not quite a few, but there were some Saturdays that I was like, yeah, work. Try to get up there early, out of work early. Used to work at Topgolf. How was that experience? You're not going to that. Go to your reunion. It's not weird. Like I don't know. It's just like, oh my gosh, are you still around? Do you still here's what you're gonna talk about. Do you still live around here? What are you doing for work? How's your family? Do you still know such and such? And it's so great to see you. And then all of a sudden it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's crazy because I don't remember seeing you around. Or it'll be like, I remember seeing you around all the time and you were with these people, and then you might get some tea like, oh yeah, we fell out. Oh no, we're great. This person is married. This person got 8 kids. Trust me, it's cool. I feel like the people who show up, they show up because they're open to it, and you know, they're okay with seeing whoever they see. Okay, let's just say if you didn't have the best high school experience, which I do understand, and I can appreciate that. It's just very interesting to learn about what people got going on and where they ended up going in life, you know. So that's what I'll offer for that. It was live. It used to be turned. Used to be out there on the in the actual range. I might, but excuse me. I keep up with a lot of them already. Yeah, that's another thing we were kind of talking about when we were planning it. Like, a lot of times people feel like they already know what's going on, so it's like, why would I want to spend money when, like, I follow you on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, so I see what's going on. Which I get, but at the same time, like, are people really sharing every single thing that they have going on? Who is that? Sometimes I was, but I mean, okay, fair enough. Yeah, so I don't know. I just, I would prefer to see people face to face, but I don't know, like, some of the people I talked to when I was like, oh, are you going? They're like, for what? That's weird. Now, our vibe was not like, oh, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe previous generations might have felt like, oh, I gotta go to the reunion and just stun on everybody. Maybe that's how movies made it seem or something. I don't know. But in this case, it's just like, let's just have a reason to go somewhere together. Look nice, go somewhere, have a drink, have a good little food, good music, and chill. So, social media make the reunion less enticing? This is a good question. Yeah, that's what we were kind of discussing. Like, the fact that you can literally go look somebody up and see, like, their highlights, does that make a reunion, like, less worthwhile? Especially if you have to pay a ticket price. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think so. And maybe my experience is a little different than the norm because after I did community college locally, I went out of state. So I wasn't already in touch with a lot of people like that from high school. And then I went out of state, so I really wasn't in touch with people. I was starting to get in touch with people out of state. So then when I came back home, it was like when I would see people that I recognized, whether it was online or in person, I would be like, do I know you from here or there? I can't tell. People we friend on the social, they do. So that's the thing. Like, and in real life too. Let's just say, like, you go to the reunion and you're talking. They could be totally like telling you a whole story. Yeah, I worked at the such and such and this and that. I personally don't know people who do that in my own life, but there are people who do that in life in general. So it's like, as much as people could be friend on the thing, they be friend in real life too. Like, I'm not about to go fact check you. Hello. Does he work here for real? Not saying we're gonna go do that, but yeah, like people have their own image that they want to upkeep. So you know some? That's sick. I know some too. Wait, do I? I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe it just hasn't revealed itself yet. But yeah, and maybe some people don't want to go because they feel like, maybe they do kind of feel like it's too much pressure, and it's like, I don't know what I want to talk, like I don't have anything to talk about, or I feel like I don't have anything to talk about, or I'm just not where I want to be based on what I do see maybe of people, like I'm not whatever. So I don't know. Do you feel like you are where you expected to be? Like, as far as, like, just what you have going on, like, your principles, values. Do you feel like, okay, when I was, let's just say 10, 15 years ago, I thought I would be like this. I thought I'd be doing that. Does that line up, or is it different? Is it way better than you thought? Like, what is that looking like? Because I had no idea. I just knew I was going to do school. I always loved school, so I knew I was going to do school. And then I actually thought I was going to be a therapist. And before that, I thought I was going to be... This is funny. I thought I was going to be like a clinical psychologist or something, like in a prison. I thought I was going to be in the prison evaluating the folks. And then I was like, I don't know if I would like that environment. I never tried it out, so I can't say for sure whether I would like it or not. But I was like, I don't think I would be in a prison. So then I was like, okay, I'll be a therapist. And then after a while, I was like, I don't think I want to be a therapist. So then I was like, I think I want to work at a college. I wish I was further, but I'm making progress slowly. Okay. And that's honest and that's fair. Yeah. That's good. And I'm glad you shared that, because I definitely... Now, when I was younger, did I think I was going to be married with children? No. I never wanted that for myself. If I'm being quite honest, like, I never wanted that for myself. Did I think I'd be a cat lady? No. But I just knew I would be working at whatever it is I need to work at. Because I know some people that are like, some ladies are like, I thought I was going to be married with children at 25. What? And now that's not wishful thinking, because that's what previous generations have done, and some in our generation are doing right now. Kudos. Yeah, be a therapist, I don't know. Like, that's a pretty heavy job. And it's not that I don't think I'm capable of it. It's just like, am I ready for that? And is that what I really want? Or is there somewhere else that could use me more? The answer is yes. Maybe after some time passes, I'll have a better grasp on whether I really, really wanted to be a therapist in the first place. I know that for sure, like, I really value mental health, self-care, the development and maintenance of a support system. Like, all those things are really important to me. And they really guide my career choices. So those things I don't think will ever change. But as like a therapist, I don't know. I just see it getting really messy. Not even messy, but just rough, hard and heavy. And it's like, prison therapist would definitely be heavy. Yeah, that's what I think too. So until further notice, I'm just here doing what I'm doing now, which has been fantastic so far. You'll be a good one though. You're really soft-spoken. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think that when the time is right and the opportunity presents itself, then, you know, it will really make sense for me. But until then, like, I know that there are other ways that I can kind of like fulfill those like services, just not as like a licensed professional, like a licensed therapist in some other way, which I know that there is a need. Besides just like therapy, there are other ways that you can get, you know, like assistance and support. So, okay, fun fact. Last summer I was able to like temporarily be like a program coordinator for our basic needs program at the local college, and that was really cool. That gave me a very small glimpse into like intake interviews and like assessing needs and referring people to different services. I literally fell into that. I wasn't hired for that, but it ended up happening that way, and that was quite the experience. Like, I will never forget any of the people that actually came into their appointments and sat there and told me like what they were going through honestly, and you know what help they needed and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, first of all, thank you for being here, because I've had students tell me like I was literally too embarrassed and I canceled my last appointment because I just did not feel comfortable walking in here and talking about how this is not working out and that's not working out for me, you know? And I'm like, I appreciate you so much, because mind you, this is like for most of my appointments, it was our first time meeting, and you're in here talking to me about some of the hardest moments that you're going through presently. And so I'm like, thank you for even just being honest with me and open with me, because that's not easy, even with somebody that you may know. Like, to be that transparent is not easy at all. So I would always just show a lot of gratitude. And then for those, like for all of them that I was able to help see through to like the resources that they needed, whatever that may have been, it was so special to me, and it meant a whole lot to me that I was able to do that and just like help these people. Long story short, it was to help make sure that they could stay in school and continue going to class, working towards their degree, their certificate, their transfer, whatever the case may be. So that was really special work to me. And I did it for like, I think it was like May. So I did it for at least 3 months, which was really good. Really, really good experience for me. At the least, at the most, it was like, it just did something for my spirit, being able to help people in that way and give them that safe space to like talk about what they need. One thing I'll tell you is like, there are a whole lot of resources out there, but the thing is like, you just don't know what you don't know, right? So until you like start asking those questions and just being, I don't know, like it's tricky, right? Because there are people that it's like, what? I've been trying to get this, I've been trying to get that. I'm asking, people keep pointing me this way, that way, back and forth. Like, I know that happens too, and I don't like to hear about that. Like, I don't like that that's the case. But overall, what I'm trying to say is like, there are a lot of resources out there, especially somewhere as progressive as California, where like there are a lot of resources and things like that. And I'm really speaking from like a student facing perspective, college student facing perspective. yeah, there's just a lot out there. So that's something I wish I knew when I was in college, especially community college. I was the type, let me go to class. I am not hanging out on campus. I'm going to the car. I'll never forget it. My last semester, I had like an 8 a.m. art class. Or maybe it was 9. I don't know. It was like a morning art class. And then I would have like, literally I had a break until like 2 o'clock. So let's just say it was like 8 to 9:30. Get out of class. Excuse me. I wouldn't go home. Go straight to that car. Take a nap. By the time I wake up, it's hot. Hot box in the car. It's so hot. Like literally it's burning up. I'm like, well, it's time to eat my lunch. I would pack a lunch. I would never go buy food. Like I would literally just be posted up. My little peanut butter and jelly. I had fruit snacks and I had Cheez-Its and maybe I had chips. But most of the time it was those 3. And then I would open up my American Sign Language textbook, start practicing A, B, C. Like I was doing all that. I was practicing because then I had my ASL class. Was that once a week or twice a week? I think that one was once a week. I'm not sure. And no, that was twice a week. And then after that class ends, let's just say it was like 2 to 3:30 or 3:50. Now I'm going back home, right? This is on Tuesdays only. So I had an 8 a.m., a 2 o'clock, and then I go back home after class. It's great. I loved ASL. If you ever have the opportunity to take ASL, please take it. It will change your life. You will have a whole new perspective, and you'll be so grateful. So, and this is dying. So, like, I don't even have that much longer to be on here and chat. But I would go home. I would do my homework, whatever homework I may have had. I would just practice. I would just study more ASL. And then I had a 7 o'clock class. That 7 o'clock class, it was good because he made it very, very easy, I'll say. 7 to 9:30 or 9:50. And almost every time he would be like, I'm going to do my best to let you guys out by 9 o'clock. I'm like, please, I had the longest day ever. I want to go home. It's dark. Like, did he ever let us out early? Never. But again, it was a very easy class, right? And like his homework was journals. He was so clutch. He low-key inspired me how I like create my class and my curriculum. We're having journals. Okay, guys, journal number 2. I low-key be wanting to learn ASL. Please do it. It's amazing. Like, I don't know, just the whole culture around like the deaf and hard of hearing community is so cool and interesting and great. So do it. So yeah, I'd have the night class and then I'm like, so then I would go home, get home at like, let's just say 10:30, do my homework, then I have dinner. So that's how I stay skinny. Number 1, I was running around. I wasn't eating out. But okay, a fun fact about the ASL class. So the professor, she was actually deaf and mute. So only the first day we had an interpreter, and then after that, we were learning as we went. She would be like signing the whole time. It was really cool. And then she had this extra credit opportunity where we all met up at a coffee shop, which I still go to this coffee shop to this day, and I went before it was fire. So go to this coffee shop and just like sit at a table, and then she had people show up that were also deaf and hard of hearing, and we were signing to each other, just learning in the community. Like, how cool is that? Like, being in that, imagine, like, I know I wouldn't have placed myself in that environment if it wasn't for that class. I was like, extra credit, let's go. It's lit. I know where this place is. I go to this place. They had it cleared out. It was just for us. So that was really cool. And we're just like, and then like the people were so amazing that they were helping us like learn as we go. So they would like help us like sign correctly and all that stuff. And then another cool thing about ASL is like you can make yourself a nickname. so you don't have to spell out your whole name every single time you introduce yourself or whatever. So that's pretty cool. I don't think I ever made one for myself, but I mean, if I made one for myself, what do you guys think it would be? I know what it would be. Pretty easy. But, or what would yours be? It could be a color. It could be just like a phrase. The thing that sucks about it, I mean, this is just every language. Like, it's a, as long as you practice, you'll remember, you know? But I haven't been practicing for a long time. So I know most of the alphabet. There are some that I get confused about. And then for me, like, numbers were kind of confusing. Because, like, for some numbers, you only use one hand. And then for other numbers, you use both. So I was kind of confused about that. And then the way I really knew that I had to really study every single day is because, yeah, big E, exactly. Okay, A, B, C, D, E. I think this is E, like that. I might be wrong, but I think, yeah, B, exactly. So the first test we took in that class, I got confused and like I missed a whole section because like she's like signing. Is she signing the questions? Yeah, she's signing the questions, and we have to answer them like on the lines or whatever. And I'm so nervous and trying to focus on her and write it down that I skipped a whole section and like I got like a D on the test. I was like, that's not good. Me, I'm not used to getting, bad grades. So I was like, ooh, let me get it together. That wasn't really a studying thing. That was just I wasn't paying attention thing. In any case, I got it right together. Passed with an A. The final was like you have to tell a story. You have to tell a story about work or like your day or something like that. You had to have a certain amount of elements in it. You just stand up, go talk to her. Tell her your story and make sure you do it right. Otherwise, see you next semester. I wonder if they had ASL level 2 or something. I don't know. I wonder now, could I take it as faculty? Guys, I'm going to look into that and I'll get back to you on that. I don't know. If I can, I'll be over here just signing the whole time. I'm trying to think what phrases I remember. Not that many, man. That's like a couple of classes I've taken. Oh, especially the ones I took way, way long ago. I'm like, I was learning some really good stuff, but when you don't study, when you don't reinforce, like, stuff goes away. So I think that's what I miss most about being in school. It's like I just felt so like on top of it. I'm like, ooh, my critical thinking skills are on point and everything is on point. Now I'm like, I don't really know too much about that. Can you refresh me? So yeah. Hey, who knows? Maybe in a couple years or sooner than that, I might announce, hey guys, I'm working on my doctorate. And I would have been working on it if I knew what I wanted to do. School is a big investment already, but a doctorate is like the biggest one. So I don't know if I already talked about this. Maybe I'm repeating myself, but we'll see what I might be able to do. But yeah, I think this is about all I have in me. I'm on 16%. Dr. E. Dr. E. She might be making an appearance. The thing is, the doctorate takes a long time. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to find, like, when I was looking it up like a year ago, I was like, doctorates that do not have math. Like, I could do research. I mean, I'm gonna have to do research. I'm gonna have to do my own, like, defend my defend my dissertation. Is that what it is? Thesis? No, I don't. Hey! She's trying to come over here. Let's see. Okay, come on. I don't really have space for her. But maybe she'll come over here and make an appearance. My cat. But yeah, I was like, I'm not trying to do math. I haven't done math. I did statistics back in 2018 and 19. That was the last time. I haven't used it since. Made my little Nova, made my little, interpretation. That was really fun. I get excited when I think about school. Let me see if I can grab her. Come on. Yeah. She's doing her little slow blink. She might really come up here. Come on. You can. Come on, girl. I'm trying to show you my little girl before I get out of here. Oh, you brought your toy. That's good. Let me show you her toy. And she's like, that's not funny. That's really my toy. It's yeah, her little rat. Her little mouse. She has this one and she has a purple one. Okay, I throw it, she's gonna bring it back to me. It'd be late at night and I'm still just like on my phone or watching YouTube and she'll bring it to me. You brought it! Let me just show you her. She's so cute. Hello, girl. You wanted to say hello, little girl. This is Calais. I named her from The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, when his love interest was talking about swimming from somewhere to somewhere, and she said, I made it to the port of Calais, which is like the biggest port in France. And I was like, that sounds cool. Let me save that. I think I was already ready. Like, I had already seen what she looked like. She's purring, but she wants to be let down, so you can go. Now I gotta lint roll myself. But I just thought that was so cool. She's licking herself because I'm dirty. Okay. Good name. Thank you. I have another name for the black cat that I'm about to get in the near future. Someday. I don't know. I love a good name. And it can't just be like a regular name. It has to be something else. So I have something in store ready to go. So when I pop up with my black cat, just remember this day. Because I already had it saved. I've already had it saved since like top of the year. This time around, I just want to find a black cat in the wild. Not in the wild for real, but just outside. And it doesn't have to be a baby. It should be a baby, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm going to call it now. I just wanted to see something though before I do that. Because I finally turned on my other light. So let's see if it's cute. Let's see if it's too dark though. It's not that bad. Let me know if it's too much. I mean, if it's not enough. Like, is it too dark? No, I'm not getting a dog. I had one dog. He lived to 16. He passed away 2 years ago, and that just broke my heart too much. Too much. So I wouldn't get a dog again, man. It was just too hard for me to cope with. It's a vibe. Okay, cool. Wait, let's try the other colors. So I like this color the most, but then we can go like, no, not. It's not that bad, but I would like, I like this color. Thank you, appreciate that. I miss that guy. So we have this color. And I think this looks cool because I have like purple in the background. And then that right there, that's actually a dream catcher that's hanging. I have like, I have two hanging here, one above my bed. Where, do I have another one? I have another one, it's just not hanging up. Oh, let me a dream catcher. I have one in my car too. Catch all my little daydreams. And then we have this. That doesn't look that cool. Purple? No. Oh, let's go blue. Blue. I feel like I look funny. Green. I don't like it. Teal? Or no, this is teal. I like this color a lot. And white. This doesn't look great. Oh, red. We didn't try red. It's time to watch a creepy movie. That is what I wanted to do, actually. Do you guys have a scary movie recommendation before I actually get off of here? I watched Undertone. It was very underwhelming to me, and I got sad. I don't know what else is like. If you have recommendations on the Superbox, I have that. Or even Tubi. I'm down. I'm always down for a Tubi movie. Anything, let me know. Wait, what color did I say I liked? Oh, this color. Crazy. I can't believe, like, it's about to be the fall. Need one to watch. I'd rather watch old school horrors, though. Yeah, I mean, are you talking about, like, Friday the 13th or something? Nightmare on Elm Street? Hey! It's not good to eat wires. Are you talking about... Okay, hold on. What's that one with all the dolls? Like the ventriloquist dolls, I think? She had like towards the end of the movie, she just had like a whole wall full of dolls. And it was weird. What's that one called? I might watch that. Or I'll see if they have Blair Witch on the Superbox. I haven't seen that in a long time. And that would be actually really good. Because it's been a long time, so I'll be able to see it with new eyes, you know? And I'll really be able to know, like, okay, is this actually as good as I remember, or is this just a little janky? I'd be thinking that, too. Annabelle or something like that? No, it was, like, older than that. It was, like, a boy doll, I think. Somebody had... And then, like, the people went into her house or something. And she had a bunch of them. Like, all ventriloquist-looking dolls. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Sorry, excuse me. Maybe I'm not remembering it correctly, but it was something like that. Oh, that's why I want to watch it. It's been on my mind lately, too. And it's about to come out, isn't it about to come out again, like a new one next month? Whole time, I don't know what it is, okay? Time has been going so fast that I'm thinking next month is October. Bruh. I was like, wait. Because I'm looking at the Schoolboy Q, like, you know, posts and stuff. I'm like, October, and this is only August. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. Okay, Sam, yeah, we'll figure it out. But okay, for real, everybody go watch a scary movie tonight and be all snuggled up in your blankets or just in your corner if you're at work, you know. Yeah. we could use a good Q album. We really could. I just been listening to him lately because I'm like, this is amazing. I'm very excited for the show. I think it's gonna be amazing. I saw him 2 years ago in SF, and it was beautiful. So I just know it's gonna be a great run, and I think everybody feels the same way. Everybody's excited as hell, so it's gonna be lit. But yeah, I'm gonna watch me a scary movie. I'll play fetch my cat because she knows how to do that. And yeah, maybe I'll be back tomorrow night if the sun doesn't whip us out from walking around, outside in the world. But appreciate you guys for being here and saying hey and hanging out. It was fun. I had a good time. And you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be back soon. All right, peace out. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Peace out.